Hello, my name is Jessie Rockley. I'm here at Occupy Vancouver. I've been working with the General Assembly Committee, developing the consensus model and working with the team, getting everything, building it up, and I think that things are getting really strong and it's really exciting. Basically, we have a series of hand signals that we use in order to communicate with each other during our General Assembly meetings. When someone is in agreement with a proposal, we'd use this hand signal to signify that we agree. When we disagree, we use this hand signal. If someone disagrees so strongly that they feel that they would actually be compelled to leave the movement over this issue, then they'll use this symbol to signify a block. And this is taken very seriously. Every block is acknowledged with a lot of respect. We also have a point of process. Basically, this is making a call on protocol. Someone is off topic here, let's get things running more smoothly. And then, a couple things like, let's wrap it up. Let's take a moment to cool down, these sorts of things. And we've been communicating very effectively using these hand signals. With the block, we use a 3-block system. Basically, when we test for consensus, we've agreed through 100% consensus to use a 90-10 consensus model. So as long as 90% of the people in the General Assembly are in agreement, then we have reached consensus. If there is a block in the crowd, based on our 3-block system, this is the way that we deal with this. On the first block, we'll hear from the person who blocked. And if they'll tell us how they feel, and then we'll test for consensus again, because in light of what they've said, other people may change their mind. If we still have 90% consensus, but there is still one block, then we'll go break off into small groups, and everyone will talk about it amongst themselves. And then we'll come back together, test for consensus again. If we still have 90% consensus, but that person has still blocked for a third time, then we'll ask them to report to the Records Committee and report their grievance and invite them to stay with the movement. But under those circumstances, we will say that we have consensus at that point, which seems to be working well. Everybody is feeling that that's really fair. Our General Assembly meetings are guided by the General Assembly Committee. We have various roles that are constantly being rotated. There's a facilitator and a moderator, which are the moderation team. And also they have a stacker who is keeping track of which person is speaking next and point of processes. Also clarification. We ask for clarification from people before we test for consensus. And so if somebody just needs the proposal to be clarified, then they'll use the clarification symbol as well. So basically, our idea in our General Assembly meetings is that the General Assembly Committee is not coming to the meeting with any agenda. The agenda is in the hands of the General Assembly. So basically, we'll start off with announcements from the committees. The community is all working within committees every day, and the committees are all working very hard, doing very good work, and focusing on specific areas. And so we call on the committees to give their announcements and reports, and then we'll call on committees to come forth with their proposals. Now, the committees do not need to inform us of their proposals beforehand because we trust the committees to come forth with their proposals that have been really well thought out because they've been working together in small communities. The General Assembly is made up of committees who are doing their work. So they come forth with their proposals, and when that is finished, then individuals will come forth with their proposals. During the General Assembly meeting, each proposal will be discussed, and then we will test for consensus. Tonight was very successful. I think that at tonight's General Assembly, we passed more proposals than we ever have in one night. And that's just a sign that we've really ironed out our system and things are starting to run really smoothly. I think that this community has been extremely responsible in taking the time to ensure that we're building up our system and we're ironing it out, and we're becoming very strong as a community and as a movement, and we're not jumping the gun on, because we understand that this movement is not about one issue. It's about a great deal of many issues that are all connected, and a lot of these issues are so important and so delicate, and we understand that we really need to build our strength, become strong, get our system working very smoothly, and gain all of the tools that we need to deal with these sensitive issues we all know we will be addressing in the most positive and productive way possible.